Never look back. Tanner and Welch, a slow start. That sets up our double final. Johnson and Stoklos, Tanner and Welch. Both teams looking for their first win together. Troy Tanner and Wes Welch have never, ever won a tournament. Double final rules, 1 game to 7, win by a point, side change every 2 points, and a 5-minute clock. Here we go.
And every other side change, we will have a rest for the players. The otherwise play will be continuous, like a tiebreaker in tennis.
And the buildings have blocked the sun. It's very chilly right now. The only man going without a shirt is Wes Welch,
and I think he's making a mistake. AJ, as soon as game point went down in the first game of this final, donned sweats to stay warm.
Well, let's figure it out. Johnson has won 10 tournaments in his career. His partner, Randy Stoklos, has won 116. Tanner none, Welch none yet. Here we go. Start's so important, especially for Tanner and Welch. They have to get off to a good start. Put away, side out. So Tanner gets the kill. Once again, we are continuing with the Kill Award.
Tanner now with 10 overall. Wes Welch with 10. AJ with 10. Stokey with 10. Here
we go. Wes Welch, ever dangerous with his serve. Right to Stoklos. And Stokey whacks it down the line
by Randy Stoklos.
114 wins with St. John Smith. His longtime partner said he stopped playing with St. John Smith because they were like a can of Coke that had lost its fizz. Working on Wes Welch. And he puts it away.
That's nice ping. If Troy Tanner and Wes Welch can side out for a while, you know, the tables are reversed now just a little bit. AJ and Stokey want their first win ever together very, very badly, and they're that close to it. A game to 7, win by 1.
You're saying a little more pressure now.
Absolutely.
Is on Stoklos
I think they'll start pushing just a little bit.
Let's see. Here
they
comes
were way
Stoklos.
ahead in the game to 15.
And Stoklos punches it through. So another kill for big Randy Stoklos.
Balls off the block
and here is Adam Johnson. The wives are here today. Adam Johnson's wife, Jennifer, sitting with Randy Stoklos' wife. It's amazing how you become very, very good friends very quickly, as you hope for your husbands to bring home the trophy and the money.
Or the money and the trophy.
Tanner Johnson off him.
Spike off the block of Randy Stoklos.
Johnson has made so many miraculous digs today. You wonder if sometime along the way it might dry up, or you just keep making them.
Well, you know, the genie is not back in the bottle in terms of Adam Johnson playing defense. Now, every time he's in the neighborhood, he expects to make the play.
Welch and Stoklos, another perfect pass. I just can't remember when I've seen Stoklos pass any better. There's the course of the tournament. He's passing like karate.
Yeah. But let's remember that Troy Tanner and Wes Welch beat Johnson and Stoklos 15-6 in the quarterfinals. So that game was not even close.
But the experience factor right now favoring Stoklos and Johnson. Good pass. Good set. Welch right to Johnson. Stokey. Little tip shot. Randy Stoklos. So smart. 1-0.
Stoklos and Johnson draw first blood.
The biggest thing in favor of Johnson and Stoklos, I think, is the experience of Randy Stoklos. He's won 116 tournaments, probably been in 250 finals.
And a strong serve there. Going to be trouble for Tanner. Pretty good serve. Good set, but it's into the net.
Spike by Troy Tanner falls
and
short.
Suddenly Johnson and Stoklos have a 2-0 lead.
To Stoklos and Johnson.
Stoklos, big, strong, powerful, talking it over with Johnson. He'll go back and serve.
Tanner Welch 0.
Of course, Stoklos, one of 10 players in the history of beach volleyball that has won on both sides. Adam Johnson trying to get that today. We'll detail that a little more for you. Only 10 players we could think of that have won tournaments on both sides.
Haircut, he wedged that one straight up.
Adam Johnson.
So Troy Tanner, the father of 2. He's got a couple of boys. He's got Carson and Riley, a couple of twins, and he's got a little girl on the way. Said his wife Desiree is going to pick out the name. Stoklos backing up. And Johnson, great set. Stoklos on his game.
And really working with his feet to get underneath the ball. That's the kind of play that he was having problems with last week in San Jose. Watch, we don't get to see the set. We see the kill here by Adam Johnson, but Stokey working really hard with his footwork to get under the ball.
2-0. And into the net. So Welch and Tanner are having some troubles here. They lost the final. And now we're in the double final, and they trailed 2-0. And the jump serve is too long. We'll take time out. We're coming back to San Francisco in a moment. They finish third and win 7 straight tournaments. He's watching. Normally he's on his way to the airport by now after clinching another tournament win, but now he's watching Stoklos and Johnson hammer Welch and Tanner. Welch and Tanner have just not been able to get it together. Why, Paul?
Well, I think the pressure of the finals, I think that more than anything else. And another factor, of course, the long delay that they are not used to. This is a team that's used to struggling through the loser's bracket, playing game after game after game after game. They had to sit, which is normally a luxury, and rest for 3.5 hours, and they lost their momentum. They're not used to that long delay and then gearing it back up. And then thirdly, and I really think it's a factor, the temperature dropped probably 20 degrees on the court from the time they played their last match to now, and I think it's affecting them physically.
And Wes Welch still going without a shirt. He is one tough hombre from San Clemente, from that tough neighborhood of San Clemente. 5-0. It looks like Johnson and Stoklos have it in the bag. There's still time, 3.5 minutes to play. There's going to be a great celebration if Stoklos and Johnson win it. Both players have not won a tournament in just about a year. It's been a long... Look at the parents of Wes Welch up against the wall here, just like their sonny boy. 5-0. Stoklos careens one. Heavy heat. Wow.
Boy, you would expect that Randy Stoklos... Now, hey, look, he's 34 years of age. There are Mrs. Johnson on your left and Mr. Stoklos on your right, Kerry. But Stokey just keeps looking stronger and stronger and stronger.
I think they look like they feel like they got it in the bag. What do you think, Paul?
Chances are they do.
From the right side by Troy Tanner.
Tanner gets the kill.
With the hammer from the right side.
Tanner and Welch trying to hang in.
Wes Welch back to serve. Trying to get on the board here. 0-5.
5-0. An anticlimactic double final. We were hoping for a little bit more. I have to tell you, though, Paul, I had the same feeling when we were kind of wrapping it up in Phoenix last year when Hovland and Dodd were trailing Karchin-Kent 6-1, playing at 7, and they did come back, although maybe different circumstances today.
Well, that was Hovland and Dodd.
Right.
And there you're talking about the experience and confidence that it's never over. They've come back from deficits like that, albeit not in a game to 7. But they'd been down big in finals before and felt it. Randy Stoklos, years and years of experience.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, stop those bells. I can't do that for you.
You're driving me crazy. The jump serve is into the net. Stoklos and Johnson, of course, part of the area here. Yeah. The love theme from The Godfather they're playing right now.
Well, he gave Stokey and Johnson a deal they couldn't refuse.
That's right. Johnson digs it back up. I tell you, Tanner and Welch must feel like Fredo in the boat in the end of Godfather 2. Stoklos and Johnson have played magnificently. Let's give them their due. They have come all the way back. They lost in the quarterfinals. This is their 7th match today, if I'm correct.
No doubt about the quality of that performance. But let's not forget about Wes Welch and Troy Tanner. They beat Johnson and Stoklos. They beat Curie and Steffes. They beat Dodd and Whitmarsh. And what did it get them? A rematch in the finals where they just were not able to compete. Maybe until this stuff block, we shall see what happens.
Tanner stuffs it into Johnson. The only strategy I can think of right now for Tanner and Welch, they have to serve Johnson and hope that he might be out of gas. Perhaps exhausted, latent kind of a thing.
Well, maybe just a little glimmer of hope right here. But Wes Welch got 5 aces, was really the only bright spot. There's Wes's wife of 6 years, Kelly. And his coach, his training partner, and you could read her lips.
Come on, big boy.
He can do it. He can do it. You've been lifting, you've been training. Now bomb about 6 jump serves right in a row.
I think you got to get the ball to. There's a shank, and it's going out of bounds. What a play by Johnson. Chance for a point, Tanner. He got it on the line. 5-2. And the crowd is into it.
Phenomenal play by Adam Johnson. But Wes Welch and Troy Tanner are able to finish it out with the little pokey that was just on the sideline.
So Wes Welch trying to, and he serves up a practice ball. There's a timeout called. It's not over yet. Don't go anywhere. Don't go to sleep. Stay with us. Trailing 5-2, whipped up an ace on the line, right on the line, to make it 5-3. Back here in the double final at Embarcadero Center, the Nestea San Francisco Open. Possible drama building here as Wes Welch and Troy Tanner have never won. They were down 5-0. They have clawed back to within 2. And Johnson pokes it over, chance for a point. Oh, Welch took it with his hands. And perfectly. And he puts it away. Welch and Tanner are within 1 now.
You had a feeling of back to Phoenix of last year when Hovland and Dodd made history. Now the Welches up top. Their son was against the wall, as were they.
Wow, things are going in fast motion now.
I'll tell you, that pass right there by Wes Welch was perfect, under pressure.
5-4 now. Johnson and Stoklos hanging on by 1. Welch is reaming that ball. AJ got it!
Spike by Adam Johnson.
Big hit by AJ down the middle.
Adam reads it, splits the defense of Tanner and Welch. Stay on the middle from the right
now
side.
Now Stoklos will serve. Maybe the pressure now building for both teams.
Yeah, who do you serve if you're Randy Stoklos? I think you go to Troy Tanner. He's been having some problems. They go to Wes. And he shanks.
Point! Stoklos!
Stoklos!
Wow, what a big play.
And Stokey with a big service ace for a point. Stoklos and Johnson.
Look at that. Wes Welch thought for just a moment the ball was out. You see him looking back at the corner. He will remember that play right there. Was it in? Was it out? Doesn't matter.
So Stoklos and Johnson 1 point away from their first victory together. AJ 1 point away from his first victory on the right side. He's joined an elite group of 10. Boy, I really wonder about that serve selection. I think you've got to serve Welch here if you're Johnson and Stoklos, don't you think?
Well, go back at it.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on him. But I think Randy just feels very confident right now blocking against Troy Tanner.
Maybe. So Tanner will serve.
And he does not have as tough a jump serve as his partner, Wes Welch.
6-4 is the score. Stoklos is in tight. Oh, and he beams it right off Welch's head.
Surprised at the selection that time by Troy Tanner, not going to Adam Johnson. Stokey is just in the zone. He's doing everything well right now and just bombing away. Sometimes you get in that rhythm.
Second championship point for Johnson and Stoklos. They'll go to Welch. And he puts it through. Now let's see how Welch and Tanner play. Trailing by 2 and a game to 7.
Welch back to serve. 4-36.
Stokey and AJ have to be very careful of the hubby wife.
And it's too long.
Wes was going for the corner again, just didn't get the good top spin on it.
Here's Stoklos. For the championship. It's coming off the net. Oh, and lucky B. Wow.
Break for Welch and Tanner. As Troy passed that ball into the net, but Welch kept the ball alive, and Troy alertly with the flat.
Boy, Wes just doing anything he could right there. What a shot to put the ball away.
Kelly Welch hoping for a miracle. They'll try Johnson. Welch stuffs it. Johnson, I think, is definitely fatigued. He's still jumping, but he does not have the snap he had earlier. And Welch got a good block.
5-36.
You know what Kelly Welch wants. Another score right now by her husband's team. Johnson and Stoklos coming all the way back from 9th.
Tanner serving 6-5.
Good.
Going to AJ. Off the block. Chance to tie it up. Welch. Coming back over. Welch. They tie it up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
6-all, and you only have to win by 1. Adam Johnson unable to put the ball away. Wes Welch with the outstanding block. A crummy set. Wes Welch keeps this ball in play. AJ again maybe a little bit fatigued. He shanks this one back on top, and Wes Welch with a very smart shot just off the hand of Randy Stoklos. That's all that was necessary. We're tied. Got to win by 1. Who will it be?
Game to 7. Stay with us. San Francisco anxious wives. Husbands are tied. Johnson and Stoklos 6. Tanner and Welch 6. Tanner and Welch have come all the way back from 5-0. Tanner and Welch will serve. They have never won a tournament ever. We're looking for pandemonium if they win. Meanwhile, Johnson and Stoklos have never won together. We're looking for hysteria if they win. This might be the play of the match. Tanner will serve. They've been working on Johnson. Crowd is alive. 6-6, game to 7. Both teams, when they serve, will have championship points.
AJ has been unable to get side outs the last 2 points for Welch and Tanner.
They got to serve Johnson.
Oh, absolutely. That's the point I was going to make. He's been stuffed once. Stoklos just told Johnson the cross court is wide open. Let's see where Wes Welch tries to block against AJ.
Let's see if Tanner can get the serve in. Championship point. They serve Stoklos. Perfect set, and he puts it away.
Wow, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. AJ's had a phenomenal tournament. He was bombing against Kirai and Steffes, but he had given up the last 2 points, and it looked like Tanner moved this way to serve Stoklos by design. I don't think that was a miss.
Championship point now for Johnson and Stoklos.
Adam Johnson to serve.
This is their 4th opportunity.
Good set.
Tanner got it.
Bye-bye, Troy.
Oh, Stoklos was so close to that one. He knows he just missed it.
He's been moving his hands so well as a blocker throughout this tournament. Another little pinky. If he had 6 fingers instead of 5, they'd have the championship.
Second chance for Welch and Tanner.
Welch a better server.
And over. Stoklos. Welch off him. Johnson and Stoklos have it now. So Welch and Tanner working on Stoklos.
Yeah, working on him, but with no success.
Another championship coming up, or at least a championship point coming up for Stoklos.
Tight set.
Tanner, and he gets it through.
Tanner off the top of the block of Stoklos.
Welch and Tanner now with a chance.
Answering the call again. It's 6-all. For the side out. TT to serve.
Now the question is, would Tanner serve it to Johnson? Or can he serve it to Johnson? Or does he want to serve it to Johnson for the championship? Stoklos saves it. This could be it. Tanner for the win. No! Side out.
Unbelievable. Boy, they're moving quick out there. Troy Tanner hesitated. That small hesitation cost him the championship. I don't know why he wasn't there on time, but he hesitated that 1 split second and made what should have been an easy point scoring opportunity a difficult one.
A weary Adam Johnson. The 6th chance for his team. Tanner against Stoklos. He hit it out and it's over. Johnson and Stoklos have done it.
Round of applause as well for your second place finishers. Troy Tanner and Wes Welch. Coming up next, our award ceremony. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right here.
One of the most dramatic double finals in the history of Pro Beach Volleyball. A mesmerizing, stunning win and a heartbreaking loss for Tanner and Welch. 7-6 in the double final, Stoklos and Johnson. Yes, we'll be back.
Folks, quick reminder, don't go anywhere. The AVP Men's Division Award Ceremony that's coming up next. After our courtside interviews on Prime Network, we'll be right up here center stage for the AVP Award Ceremony.
6 in the double final. Both teams had championship point. Adam Johnson in white is going to make the game saver. Johnson and Stoklos are scrambling. They have to scoop it over. Tanner hesitates for a moment, gets a tight set. This is for the championship. One swing, and Johnson, the mini Kong block, and Johnson and Stoklos were live, and then they put Tanner and Welch away. So Johnson and Stoklos win together for the first time. Let's go down to the sand in Sunderland.